So today we're doing something a bit different. We're actually, I'm going to be commentating a game, another one of the Canada versus England matches. This is going to be Iskander and his Starks for Team England versus MujtabaK and his Free Folk for Team Canada. It is going to be honed and ready, just like my game yesterday. I'm just going to quickly tell people we're going to turn them down a bit. They're starting to play. I'm going to quickly go over their lists. But yeah, 1 second. Let me quickly throw up that I am casting in case people want to watch. Sorry for the bit of the delay in this. I was told they started a bit earlier than I expected. Okay, so quickly go over lists while they just, I guess, deploy. Let's see if I can pop their lists up on screen. If not, I'll just flip to the side. So, just quickly looking and seeing who they ended up picking. Tormund, yeah, Greatjon, cool. So, quickly walking through the lists that they have, and please let me know if they're too loud or I'm too loud or anything like that in the comments. Since I'm not playing, I'll be able to actually watch better. Let me see if I go window capture. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to pull up their list quickly, and then while they're deploying. Cool. So, quickly, we'll going through MujtabaK's list first. So he's playing Tormund, Commander. So he has Tormund and Thenns. Probably a decently offensive but survivable unit for Tormund to try and take advantage of. He's got Harma in the new Cave Dweller Savages. So that should be good. Oh, I realized my volume was turned down. Whoops. Okay, so quickly going again, running over list quickly while they do deployment. MujtabaK, we got Tormund in Thenns, a bit of offense, bit of defense. Cave Dweller Savages with Harma, making those Cave Dwellers even faster, also threatening what could be a pretty nasty Sentinel charge. The Varamir package, cheap activations, and just overall very good unit. Trojan Hunters with the Weeper, getting a bit of range, definitely a bunch of token support. This unit for 6 points can literally throw out all 3 tokens pretty efficiently. And then we have the Great Walrus in another unit of Thenns, getting some nice durability. NCU wise, we have Lady Val and Craster, so overall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 activations. He didn't run his mag list, I think because he was a bit afraid of what the Stark list could be, and ultimately being, which is the Greatjon list. So Iskander's running Greatjon in Cutthroats. Sounds like they're about to start, so I should probably quickly get this done. It's Greatjon in the Cutthroats, Rickon, Asha, and Stark's Horn Swords. Changed to Warcry, I assume. Put them in the cheaper unit because it's not quite as useful. Shagdog, Cavaliers, Mira in Stark's Horn Swords for some nice traps. And then we have Arya Sansa to refresh the Berserker tactics. I think Fear of Berserker Tactics is part of what made MujtabaK not run his mag list. And then we have also Catelyn. So, quickly going through lists, it looks like they're about to start, and we can watch away. So, looks like the Starks are going first, and we've started. Sansa has... Oh, Arya's taken bags, and... I think he said weakened somewhere, but I'm not seeing all the tokens, unfortunately. Yeah, the Frozen Shore Hunters, I think, are probably, because they're newer, they're glitched. So, I won't be able to see either of their cards, because I'm just in spectator mode, but we'll kind of see what's going on. I'll turn their audio up so we can hear what they're saying, and I can turn them down a bit when I'm going to commentate on specific things that they're doing. But let's see how this goes. The Starks will have some nice extra play on the tactics board, especially since they being able to outnumber the 3-2 on the board.
Crown, all crowns are. Yeah, let's go with the Frozen Shore Hunters.
Frozen Shore Hunters?
Yeah.
Sure.
Try and choose a good location to see.
Fail for 2.
Fails for 2. Okay.
So yeah, we won't be seeing, it looks like,
and then
Varamir and the Shell Hunters, unfortunately.
I'll activate Tormund.
Sure.
Looks like Shadowcat was not deployed round 1.
March.
Yep.
And I'm not sure. Looks like the Cavaliers have the Eagle on them, which makes sense. Higher chance of activating multiple times because the. Well, I guess not necessarily more, but the Cavalry will definitely want to move. Looks like terrain-wise, I didn't see who put down what terrain.
There we go.
We've got the low wall, the stakes along the middle, and then 2 trees. I can't think about it. I'm not actually sure who would have done which. I'll be particularly trying to do panic damage. The Free Folk may have played them down just to try and mitigate that they are a bit weaker in the panic department. But at the same time, they do have some vicious. But maybe it may have been to maybe weaken the impact of Greatjon and his cutthroats.
Yeah, I'll activate Reconnoisseur. They'll do a map.
Yeah. Anyone, as I said earlier, since I'm not playing in this match, yeah, feel free to chat in the comments.
Cool.
Do I want to pivot to Wolfpack over there?
I'm gonna be trying to stream games that I'm playing and then also that my teammates are playing for the World Teams Tournament thing. I think this is the 3rd round for the
I'll pivot like that.
Team Canada versus Team England.
Sure. All right. I'll activate Walrus.
Sure.
There.
Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah, it's still pretty far. Yeah, I like the Mira. Like. Go on TTS.
Sorry, I think it's frozen.
There we go. Got that. Yeah, she'll match 10, I think. Let me check how far we are away. Got 10 long. You can maneuver again if you wanted to.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll appear at the end of that span though.
So yeah, I'm expecting, between counter assaulting deck and Harma
Yeah.
Sentinel,
Got that.
I expect the free folk
I'll
players probably
activate
looking to try and
Weeper.
take
Sure.
advantage of, if the Starks try and aggression punch them, they can maybe get some double punches back. The two Thenns up the center, clearly looking to try and hold that center against this punch.
There.
Yep.
And it looks like they very well might have to.
Then
The
Um,
Stark player is definitely setting up to kind of sit on these side objectives. Looks like with their swords. Mira on this side is going to be able to just hang out there and chip these units with traps. Rickon looks like he'll pretty much just be sitting on the objective all game, at least at this point. Which, if he can just collect points, I think that's fair. Yeah, so if Starks can sit on these, Free Folk pretty much sitting on these, looks like at least how it's going to start out. And obviously there's going to be a lot of fighting for the center. I think realistically, ideally for the Free Folk player, in some ways it would be better if he could push past the objective. Unfortunately, his units aren't probably going to be able to tank. These two units can chip through Thenns fairly quickly. Just quickly looking which is which Thenn unit. So we have Tormund more centrally, and then we have the Great Walrus on the side. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many tokens these guys can actually get before they pass. Looks like he's pushing up more aggressively with Varamir, which I don't hate. Gonna switch to a more top-down view. We can see better. Activation-wise, Free Folk are only up by 1, which isn't terrible. Yeah, it looks like they still have the sword is properly open. Unfortunately, the hunters don't have their actual stuff. I think they're activated. They might. Yeah, they have to be activated because they've moved up. The horse was taken, so someone moved up without activating, but only one. Because Lady Val still hasn't come out. Thanks for the follow. Shaggy's also moving up pretty aggressively. One of the fun things about Honed and Ready is some of those little cheap dudes that sometimes can just run and sit on objectives need to be a bit more hesitant of it. Hello. Oh,
can I
back
do
on.
this?
sorry. Oh, you're adjusting again?
Yeah, I don't know if I can actually do this as I want to, in fairness.
I'm gonna try and swap between me talking and then unmuting them when I'm not really saying anything.
I'll.
It looks like the free folk player is considering getting those dogs to possibly attack Shaggy, which I'm not fully sure of. I don't know if the dogs can kill Shaggy in one go. Stark's our first player. Yeah. So that means free folk get first next turn. Maybe a double punch from the thing kill Shaggy, and flank. I'm trying to remember exactly. Wolfpack turns off tactics cards as well. So if he can kill Shaggy, again, it's not great odds. If he could kill Shaggy with the Wolfpack not allowing Shaggy to use any of the annoying cards, I think that would be pretty big. He can definitely auto in charge now, and I think, as Iskander is pointing out, or kind of thinking through, the free folk player does have 3 cards. If they have Rush of Aggression or Devastating Impact, now suddenly those 3, well, yeah, the Wolfpack's not going to one-shot. 3 attacks isn't going to kill the dog, but, or unlikely even with Quick Blow from Rush of Aggression, but 2 attacks in the flank, if you have a token or something, it could definitely risks it, and Shaggy doesn't want to get hit down in the flank.
Mm-hmm.
Just check this. Yeah, you don't get me regardless. They do that.
So anyone that's just joining, we're just nearing the end of the first turn. I'm not 100% sure what he's doing with Shaggy. Oh, he might have the Swift reposition in hand and be thinking about that, which I think the big thing here is, yep, there we go. There's the Swift reposition.
My turn.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of how he went, because the big thing is he doesn't want the wolf getting into his flank. He has 4 cards in hand now. What are we looking at? I think he can auto charge that. A 13-inch threat. Yeah. So we're going to get a flank charge here. And we'll see if he has any cards to play with this.
I'm just going to charge Shaggy Dog.
Sure.
From the flank.
Yeah.
So auto in.
Yep.
And
Looks like we're getting a card again, possibly.
Anything?
It's making me think he
No.
has Devastating
No.
or
Just going to charge.
the other one.
Roll the
Yep.
dice. Good.
So this probably won't This is almost guared not to kill Shaggy. But
I think
Free
if
Folk
I
does
go
have-
right, I go on the
Yeah,
stage.
you'll touch 6, yeah.
We'll
Free
go
Folk
here.
does have top of next,
Mhm.
so there is a chance that
And
he can kill top next round.
yeah, that'll be 3 dice on 3s with rerolls.
Yep. Rerolling.
3.
He really wants to see
3 and
3
5s.
2.
2. Panic. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
So Shaggy's halfway down.
Over to you.
Yeah, I'll go with the tweak half.
It's an aggressive
They'll
play.
do their free maneuver. I can't wait your
Realistically, the
eagle
Wolf
goes up. Is it the
and
far one?
Shaggy are... Wolf hits
Sorry?
a lot weaker.
When does your eagle shift thing happen? It's the far right? Yeah.
So this fight here can be... The fight here will be big. If top of next round the wolf pack can kill Shaggy, that's a point, an activation, and also realistically Shaggy, and especially in a Greatjon list, is a fairly big threat, especially to something like Free Folk who are relatively squishy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 2. I think it's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right.
I'll do my free maneuver then.
Mm-hmm.
5. Oh. This speed 6. Acceleration. Your taunting is short range. Yeah, so that. Yeah, we'll just stay like. We'll just maneuver to here a bit. Pivot at the end. I'm behind.
So yeah, we're just doing the final last few activations of the first round. I think my prediction of topic of next round, Wolfpack will try and kill Shaggy off the sword. If he doesn't, he's going to want to do that and run away. If not, you might be seeing a Rickon Sworn Swords charge to kill the wolf. It looks like charging in the line 50 on the wolf, they'd be able to grab the objective, which they'll want to do. So, likewise, you're seeing the Weeper over here is very much set up to shift and shoot onto the objective. We'll turn their audio back on.
It's going to march 14.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, we're seeing a very aggressive play from the Free Folk now.
Yeah, you're outside range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was not
Cool.
seeing that coming.
Should be round.
Cave Dwellers are not
Yep.
the most survivable unit.
I'm going to ditch.
Definitely not the most survivable unit.
Um,
You kind of shoved them up into the face of everything. I don't know.
yeah, I'll
if
drop
this is...
Winter is Coming, and I will draw last stand. Draw
I
one.
take it he's doing this as a bit of a
Okay.
stalling mechanic,
I'm going to keep my cards.
but it could definitely be
Sure.
Actually,
dangerous
no,
when you
not.
factor in
Let's
that Greatjon
get
finishes
rid of surrounded and
see.
exposed.
Okay.
If Greatjon finishes the
we'll
unit,
draw
we
one.
could see a nice overrun into
Sure.
something else,
You
which
first.
could be bad. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Free
Um,
Folk are back to 3. Stark's also discarded to be up to 3. Got rid of Winter is Coming.
Cool.
And
we're going to activate.
Last Stand, which is interesting. It's a good card, but I guess at this early stage they don't want to deal with it. That aggressive play, I think, is
Oh, do you want to change who the Eagles are?
It's kind of
Start
rough.
the round.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
you
put it
have
on.
this happening over here. I
Greatjon.
Oh,
don't
sorry.
do that.
Also, I got to do my Shadow Cat.
Oh, if you're doing if you want to deploy, yeah.
I don't know how far this distance here was. To me, it doesn't look like it would have been an auto charge for them. But to me, there's interesting Shadow Cat too. Coming behind the Cavaliers could definitely just easily back off and deal with that. And angle-wise, it looks like Harma's giving the flank to these two units, and and playing against the Starks, he really needs to be taking sword here. Otherwise, the Stark player could have assault orders, and if you don't sword here to attack, it would not be hard for the Stark player to assault orders into these guys, either with the Cav or really any of these units. Probably it would be the Cav or the Cutthroats. But you really don't want to be seeing happen. And then you end up losing these guys for pretty much no cost. So let's see what they do.
Armor.
Yep.
And charge the Cav.
True.
Okay.
Auto in, and I will play Devastating Impact.
Yep.
So the panicked and vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's choosing aggression. So we're seeing the So we're having the Cave Dwellers go in. They're at full ranks. Okay, so this is getting him into the front too. So the Cave Dwellers are going in. They're only beating on 4s. With Sundering is good. Vulnerable Panic's good. Should do some decent damage, but again, I think this is primarily a stall thing. But leaving open swords makes me not the happiest about this. Also, kind of wasting, in my mind, Harma's threat from her Sentinel, right? If you moved one of these guys up in a position where they could get charged, but it will open up a Harma Sentinel into their flank or something, then I think that might have been better.
Mm-hmm. Let's get you to reroll those.
Yep. Take 3. 3. Panic. Am I in tree range?
No.
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah. So I pass on a 4 because of emboldened +3.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely in tree range.
Do you want me to reroll? I am panicked.
Is your 4? Nah.
Yeah.
We'll keep it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm very concerned leaving the sword open for the Stark player who
Yeah, it's fine.
has been cycling pretty well. Oh. But we'll see.
I'll activate Cat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Take the swords.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll influence these guys. Remove the panic token, and
Yeah,
they'll
sure.
punch you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we aren't seeing an assault order,
6
but we're seeing
dice
punch back.
on 3s. No rerolls. 4 hits.
Take 1, take 3.
3. Yep.
And panic.
On a 3. Something, right? Stupid high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see.
He's not really in a position for that counter strike charge, or whatever the name of Tormund's card is. Oh, he is.
I'm going to play Counter Assault,
That has to charge the
Yep.
unit that attacked, doesn't it?
and the Shadow Cat will charge the Cav.
True.
Okay,
So auto in.
Yep.
so that was the plan that was in his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, auto. Yeah.
He can fit, I think.
You could.
So now we're seeing a bit more what I was confused about, I guess, in his in Mitch's play, which just shows you. I don't know free folk that well, especially not Tormund.
Two
So one of the
dice.
things I like,
2 on 3s, isn't it? I think.
I like the most about the Man's Change is we're seeing more of these other commanders.
Two.
Two.
2 on 4s. Pass 1, fail 1. Panic check on a 5 now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Over to you.
No, that's free
No,
folks.
it's you now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
counter
me.
off my swords.
That's right. That's right. Sorry.
I think you go for the bag here, because you don't want, if you leave that bag open, the Starks are just going to heal up those cav. At least that's my thought. And then the charge is mostly for nothing, other than just a delay tactic.
Beats Varmir 4.
Varmir's 4, yeah.
Just working out if I've got.
For those that are just joining, so we're kind of just starting the second round. So just quickly walking through. First turn, forces kind of moved up. We did see a turn 1 charge from the wolf pack into the flank of Shaggy. Did 2 wounds to Shaggy. Led me to think he was gonna Free Folk would start round with swords to try and kill Shaggy. We didn't see that happen. Instead, last activation of the Free Folk in the round before was Harma marching up right into the face of the Cavaliers. Started round charge. Cav hit them back a bit. The Shadow Cat counter striked, I think is the name of Tormund's card, that essentially is like a sentinel charge. And we're seeing the first Arya token come down on these Sorin swords. Could be bad for the Shadow Cat. But the Shadow Cat hasn't activated yet, so it can still retreat. So that's pretty much what you missed. Just some positioning. I think these guys are currently down 4 wounds are gone on the Tully Cav. I really think the right call here, though, is taking the bags. Yes, it was a very aggressive play. He's really focusing on those Tullys. There is a risk of that charge, but he could have that charge for the auto 6. Again, I still think, this charge is going to be there either way. I personally would take the bags to prevent that heal up. Oh. So if he has the auto 6 card, he can still make this charge, which I think is the big thing. So just so we know what happened there, because they were muted. Mira just trapped Varmir for -1 speed.
That's 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does he have the charge for the auto 6? Right now it's a 5-inch charge. If he has that auto 6 charge, that would have been actually a big waste of the traps. But I'm feeling like he doesn't.
We might as well try.
Okay.
So he's going for the 5-inch charge. Again, aggression, yeah.
Oh.
Failed.
And now Varamir is flank exposed to those Starks, which I really don't like.
Yep. I think you're right. Yeah.
I really didn't like that. I think what we have
Okay.
here is was a bit of a yellow
Test
charge.
on a 3.
Mitch
Yeah.
didn't see the traps coming, and I think
You good?
mentally had already committed to the charge.
Okay.
Um,
To me,
Personally, I think at that point what you do is you just
just defensive stats.
Pivot.
How has he got a 3 up defense? What the
right
fuck?
like pivot
Mhm.
instead of going for the charge side up or something. Just move on to
Forward, say.
this objective here. Starks can definitely
Okay.
come and try and punch you, but if they're facing you with that 3-up
The
save,
cat hasn't
3-up
actually
morale,
activated.
probably not going to get through you too well. Now, I don't know if Faramir wants to set up a wall and just get shot, but still, it's probably better. Heinz, would he have failed? He still would have failed if he was trapped. Yeah, it would have been +2 to the roll. Yeah. It's tricky,
Yeah,
right?
this
Like,
is actually fine. I like to make record option, and then
based on how bold that was, I was
was.
assuming he had his
Mhm.
auto 6 charge card.
Should be flank. Yeah.
Yeah, now
So
we're going to see that the wolf's going to die here, right? He's going to jump on the objective and die.
Don't know where we can fit.
I still think, yeah, he should. I think going for killing Shaggy would have been the better play.
Yeah, we'll go.
Because now what we're going to see is Shaggy's going to be
Mhm.
absolutely free.
You.
The free folk will be down on activation.
3 rolls.
So now we're going to see balanced activations.
Failures.
Yeah, we're going to see balanced activations.
So that's, Jesus, 9 hits. So crits.
Yeah, we're going to see balanced activations. And Shaggy's going to be up a point, yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
god,
Shaggy's going to be free.
nearly not dead. Gross.
Pretty good roll, but unfortunately not enough.
Yeah, it dies.
All right.
I don't get a point, right? Because it says no
No.
BP then.
Okay, so we're
No,
seeing the
you
wolf
don't.
dead.
Okay, that's fine. We can search for.
No, we're sure we're going to search for. I think that unit's going to sit on that objective.
Store their location. See where I can go here.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Sit tight.
He definitely wants to be. I think Mitch wants to definitely be taking that free taking that bag now.
Okay.
You really, he's really committed a lot.
Yeah, I think we just search for like the here.
He's really committed a bunch to there, and he
Pivot,
wants to make sure those Cavaliers do not get healed back up.
Yeah, that's what I want to be.
Otherwise, he's really now
Okay.
traded a lot for nothing.
Over to me.
For a loss.
Yep.
I'll activate the Weeper.
Sure.
This is.
Actually, no, let's not do that.
It's like they've both forgotten the tactics board exists, which is concerning.
Yeah, we'll activate the Weeper.
Okay. You check in shot. They're shot.
Oh, okay.
Coordination, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Not quite.
He could try.
Can't quite do it.
He could try and
fine.
He's only focusing on moving straight forward. He's not thinking about maneuvering, which is
maneuver into that.
Yeah.
He could have slid over a bit,
Okay.
and then he should have been able to get in short range.
And they're on the token, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're focusing a lot on their on-field activations.
You've gone
I think the Stark ones made sense. I think, well, actually, realistically, the only on-field activation Starks have done so far is this charge, which makes sense, right? He gave them plenty of time to just try and finish off Shaggy Dog.
I like the Arya. Take the bags.
Mm-hmm.
I heal 3 to throw the
And there's that.
Sure.
All right, this play here did nothing.
I'll
You could have waited later for it. It didn't make any
activate.
difference.
Sorry, start of turn.
Yep. Back to
I'll mark target onto the Cav.
Yep.
And then.
Sure, so let's say he did this to get up so he can do the smart target. For what, the cat attack? It's going to do less wounds than was just healed by him taking the bag. So it's not like the free folk player's not down wounds that could have been healed or given the mission special.
We're going to activate.
Exactly. Like
Tormund.
realistically,
Yep.
Instead of moving these out stuff now, what he should have done is waited to do that till later in the round and shot these guys off the bags, right? Like Rickon's unit's going to sit here the whole game just scoring objectives. The more you can just kind of plink away with on the walls, they're going to die, right? They're 4-up save. Take one at the end of the round. If you can get a couple extra shots off the board,
Sure.
That's kind of helpful.
You can shot at me now. Is this what's going on? Oh no. Okay.
He hasn't gone to the board. He only has 2 NCUs. But like even thinking about NCUs, right? Like you could reposition Vermeer.
Yeah, I like that Mira.
Mira can now just charge the Shadowcat and kill it.
She'll declare a charge on Boromir.
Just going for the flank on Vermeer because that's a much higher value kill.
I'm in.
But like Vermeer's durable. He's not so durable.
Yeah, I'll go center.
And now by acting these guys already, right?
I'll
If he
attack
hadn't
you.
Let's say
7 dice and 4s.
bag shot those guys.
Crits and
Now
rerolls.
doing this charge would have made them scared about being shot. Because they were within shift and shoot range.
So
I guess they're only short range. I keep thinking they're long.
1 second, I just need to know. I'm going to play a card. So you're 7 on 4s?
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to see Vermeer die here. This is not looking good for the free folk.
Don't like the odds of that. You take like half of them.
So 7 on 4s.
No, I'm just going to play Berserker Tactics.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Vermeer's going to die here. He's going
I'll
to
take...
He can take 3 and just guarantee the kill.
It's your 4 wounds, Vermeer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just take 3, guaranteed the kill. Realistically,
7 dice.
you're probably safe with 2, but
Mm-hmm.
Do I just go whole hog and kill you? No, he's still rolling.
He's debating whether he does it. Like realistically, odds-wise,
I'll take 2 wounds to deal 3 to you.
This is probably safe.
Okay.
And then you can reset.
But personally, I
And 7 dice on
extra wound
4s.
to
I have to
guarantee it.
pass all of them to live. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, that's why I was like, do I just try kill you?
Didn't even need the Berserker Tactics.
Cost me a point.
Vermeer's dead.
Do you have anything to play before I search for?
Nope. Nope. Here.
So,
Okay.
Mira's going to surge onto the objective.
Do I have to end my search outside of this? So Weeper's vicious and you can kill a guy to make someone panicked, right?
Yeah.
And again, having these guys activated is...
That's
what allowed that to happen when it did, right?
Panic, so do shenanigans.
Yeah, with Berserker Tactics,
Yeah, to that.
didn't matter Varamir's facing, because in the end,
Good.
he could guarantee kill him.
Start of turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a wound on Weeper.
Yep.
To panic these guys.
Yep.
And then we'll put Craster onto
Horse.
horse.
Yep.
maneuver
Walrus.
Walrus.
Yeah, I'm not. So I am wondering if Walrus is trying to get up to maybe punch Greatjon. I'm not sure where he's planning on heading to.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yep.
he still has vowed to do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Sansa recycle Berserker tactics here. But realistically, if you, Hunters aren't
yeah,
that
look at
durable.
Sansa.
A shot off the wall, followed by the scoring the point shot
She'll
off the wall, will
take-
really hurt.
Letters, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take letters and we'll replace it with wall hits on these guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
I need D3. I'll just roll the D3 from this. 3 hits.
3 hits.
Okay. So the dangerous thing is Starks are also top of next round, which means they also get the sword again.
3
D3.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
Up to you.
Yeah, this is.
Mm.
We're in a dangerous spot for the free folk here. Very
We'll
dangerous.
activate the Shadow Cat
Sure.
and swing for 2.
Yep.
And see these. If you'd blocked bags earlier.
Oh, Eagle's gone now. Barbie
If
died.
you'd blocked bags earlier, these Cavaliers
Nothing?
would,
Nothing.
well, not go down to another rank, but
Cool.
still worse position.
This is a 4 2 wounds, isn't it? Might as well hit. So it'd be 6 on 4s. Not activated.
So quick, I guess activation wise, Starks have these 3. Free folk just have 2. So Starks have regained activation advantage. We'll have last and first.
Good job, guys.
2 and my saves.
And
No, one
Cat
wound.
takes 1 wound.
Live. 1 wound?
Yes, Sundering.
Oh, Sundering. Right. Okay, and I auto pass morale.
Yep.
And then I will Sentinel
Sure.
to attack with Harma.
I don't.
It's a charge or maneuver.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't do attacks.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I thought it was an attack.
It's not.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think
Never
Mitch
mind.
was planning this whole thing around the fact that
All
Harma
right.
could attack while engaged
So-
on Sentinel.
That's that. Okay,
Yeah. Over to you.
over to me.
Oh, wait. Yeah, because I punched you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lady Val.
Yep.
Onto the crown.
Yep.
Replace Lady Val.
And Shaggy's still not activated, so he does have to be careful how he ends these guys. That said, Shaggy is down 2 wounds. But yeah, the wolf was the best situation for killing, just because of his ability when he was in the flank to shut off Shaggy's ability to last stand and all that. I
There we
think
go.
he's forgetting that Shaggy's not activated.
Yeah.
Or he's just tempting Shaggy to flank charge him.
Yeah, I like that Shaggy Dog. Can make his free maneuver.
Which is fair.
here somewhere.
Shaggy
Next year.
very easily
Then it'll charge you.
very
Okay.
easily could be dying off of the
Rolls a 1. What a fool.
so that's good for him. Shaggy could easily die off
And then we'll
of,
punch you. He's taken 2 wounds. So he's got plus 2 attack dice.
Off of the
so he's
local
6
line.
dice on 3s.
which is on activation, so he could theoretically activate kill Shaggy
No
and then
rerolls.
charge.
4 hits. With
Go
Sundering.
ahead.
So Walrus will be getting vicious now.
Take
So
4.
Yeah. And then
And then-
vicious panic.
Take 1 more.
Yep.
Okay.
What have you got left? Is it just them?
I believe so, yeah. Okay. So
Second.
start.
I might start turn unless you do.
He's gonna.
I do too.
He's gonna Aria.
So I'm gonna use start of turn auto the casters once per game
Oh, Christmas again. Yeah.
for heal 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yours? Yeah.
Oh, for hold the line extra hits, isn't it? Yeah. Is that when you activate? It is.
Yes.
Okay. Do I do this now?
So I think he's considering using his last Aria token.
Oh, and I get a token on
Oh, Walrus for Val's
Oh.
Yeah. I'm first next round. Yeah, I'll use my other eye token. And I'll do a maneuver with Greatjon.
Okay.
Greatjon's gonna
Store his location.
run away, maybe.
Interesting shot of these guys for the morale bubble.
Okay, so he's not negating the charge. He's probably figuring that 2 swings from Cutthroats with Greatjon
Yeah, I'll maneuver that.
probably
Okay.
finish off.
I'll hold the line, so you take 5 hits.
Yes.
So this is big here. Does Shaggy die? Also, Stark still have 2 cards. Shaggy
Take
lives.
1 wound.
You bastard.
They really need. I think they really needed that.
That's it.
So now what
All
he's
right.
going to need to,
Well,
have
I
to do
guess
is
I have to swing.
swing and retreat
Mhm.
with the surge.
You've gone a bit quiet again with your mic. I don't know what's happened to it again.
Sorry. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. So 7 dice on 4s.
Yep.
Shaggy
2
might-
hits.
Shaggy leagues here. This is okay. Good.
I
Shaggy's
die.
last
I'll
stand.
play last stand.
Mm-hmm.
Make an attack against you.
With 8 dice. Yeah.
I don't know if I get the extra dice. I can't be on 0 wins when I attack you, I'm guessing.
No, I don't
You
think
can't be
so.
on 0 rack, so I'm going to just extrapolate it. So I get the +3, so I'm 7 dice. 7 dice on 3s. 4 hits.
So yeah, the Walrus really needs to surge back. Now it doesn't.
Sundering. So 4.
Oh,
So the mistake here is also he should have
The
turned
vicious
to
panic.
face him in case of this last stand.
take 1 more.
Yeah, and then I'm dead.
No, he gets to surge.
You get a point.
I don't think he's
And
going
he
to be able to
surge.
get more than.
And I get another token.
He needs to get more than 11 away.
Yes,
Otherwise,
you've
he
got
is
that
definitely
now.
dead.
Sundering. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to surge.
Backwards.
Unfortunately, Reckless Heroism, I think, isn't making it. So yeah, that's definitely still within 11. Oof. What he really needs to do here is make sure that when he gets charged and killed, Greatjon won't be able to see Tormund. Otherwise, he'll overrun.
I think it just off the sticks. Yeah, just off the sticks.
I'm on the stick?
No, you're off. And you're on the wall, if that's what you want to be.
Yeah.
The big question is whether, as long as Tormund can't, or Greatjon can't see, because otherwise what we might see here is Greatjon kills the one Thenn unit, flank charges the other Thenn unit, starts the next round, sword hits them
would
again.
Put you on 3s, right? Yeah.
So
I wouldn't get a charge bonus. Okay. I like Greatjon. He's just going to maneuver.
Okay, so he's going for the safer play.
Something like this. I end in your flank. Yeah. Okay.
So we'll see at the start of turn.
All right.
Round.
Yep.
So you score 2, I score 2.
So while they're going to do some wall hits, I'm going to give my kind of predictions for the next round. Starks are starting. Luckily, they just got 3 hits on these guys. And only 1 wound, so that's big. Starks of first round. We haven't seen assault orders yet. So what we can likely see is a Greatjon assault order charge into these Thenns. Likely killing with the flank and vulnerable. And then what we might see, and then what we will probably see is the overrun into these ones. Now, they will have the wall to protect them, but they'll be getting their the Cutthroats will get their rerolls and vulnerable here, so it'll definitely do a lot of damage here. So we saw 3 wounds done here, and 4 wounds done here, only 1 here. So the walls are favoring the free folks. So Starks, I think, discarded, drew up to 3. Free folk are deciding whether to keep their card and then draw. So let's see what they do.
Yeah, I'll draw coordination tactics and draw 3.
Okay. Me first. Okay.
These hunters are in danger, right? They can shoot, but the traps here, 4 hits on these guys, followed by a wall shot, and they're dead, right? So it's rough, very rough.
Swords. When I cleanse swords, I'll play assault orders. She's going to influence these guys, I guess.
Makes
what it
sense.
matters. There's that condition.
Yep. So that.
And we will do a charge.
The top ranks here will be handy because if they decide to charge in here after taking some damage, they'll still be top ranks.
So Frozen Throne is safe. Yeah, I'll do a charge of Mira into the Frozen Throne hunters.
Sure.
Rolling dice. We are good. Bonk. Go 100% like this. Some card is gone.
Fair choice.
We'll attack you. I'll play Winter's Might for Sundering. It'll get highest dice, but it doesn't massively matter. So we're 7 dice, 3s, rerolling, crits and Sundering. Rerolling failures.
Ooh.
So 9 hits.
9 hits Sundering. I was surprised by not the Greatjon charge as well, but I think he figures he can do that later, whereas right now he can just quickly wipe these Weepers. I would have gone Greatjon because these guys activating and getting trapped, but it does keep Mira's unit from taking really any hits. But that does now let the free folk player, if he remembers to take bags, to heal these guys up a bit. I do think the free folk player does really have to take advantage of the fact that this charge didn't happen and heal. Heal, or if he can maneuver and hide. Because if this happens and then this charge to overrun happens, it's already looking very dark for the free folk. That would just make it that much hairier. So we're seeing Mira not go back onto the objective, which I think is smart. She isn't activated. She can always just maneuver back onto there on her activation, score the point, but it means she can't be shot off the walls. So free folk are checking, and my bet is he's checking to see if the overrun would happen. Oh, he's checking if he charges, the overrun will happen. He's not saying he has to do battle ready to really snap it. One second, I'm going to tell him. I don't think he's going for a Tormund charge. I wouldn't want him to do a Tormund charge. Tormund would be going over the low wall. We might be seeing a walrus charge. No? That's... This is a play. We'll see how it goes. Sorry, Mira, starting the back. Mira's trapping them.
Take 2.
2, yeah.
And charge dice.
Yeah.
I didn't see if it was auto in. I hope it's auto in.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Just jumping to the other side. But again, this is...
And then I will play Overwhelming Assault.
Sure.
And I'll go for... What's the armor on Cutthroats again?
5 up. Yeah, 5 up.
I'll go for reroll, because I won't have a reroll from the wall, right?
Yeah, it stops rerolls and gives me +1.
Yeah.
So you probably want rerolls again.
Yeah. So I'll go for rerolls.
Yeah.
So 7 on 4s for the rerolls.
I become vulnerable, right? Because of Tormund?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rerolls are big. It's a good thing you could get
Well,
them back.
maybe you didn't need rerolls.
I would have gone for crit blow.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, rerolls did
yeah.
nothing.
5?
Crit blow would have been nice.
Yeah.
On 4s because of the wall.
Yeah.
And I'm vulnerable.
Yeah.
Joint vulnerable.
Yeah.
I take 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a
1
rank.
second, there's a wasp trying to get in the window.
Mm-hmm. And
Right, get rid of the wasp. Victory assured.
I will play There's Too Many for the morale.
Okay, so I take an extra -2, probably. Yeah.
Minus.
Is it? Oh, it's all 3. Yeah.
So no, if he doesn't pass this panic, it would be funny, but
Failed for 1.
yeah.
Okay.
New There's Too Many. We're
Uh,
seeing the damage nerf there, right? Old There's Too Many.
so
which
Walrus
been
has
straight
2
4
tokens,
wounds
doesn't he?
minimum.
So he's got whatever he has. Vicious Summon. Okay.
Walrus could charge in. I don't.
Yeah, I'll activate Greatjon. He'll punch these guys. I'll line to here.
Mm-hmm.
6
We'll
dice?
see.
Yeah, 6 dice
We
on
really need to
3s.
see the free folk taking the bag here. He needs help.
Yeah. So 3.
Take 2.
Top 2, yeah.
Warriors.
And then a Vicious Pike.
Ah, man.
Yeah, I think we're seeing
Okay.
Up to you.
the free folk really tried to play this aggressively, and I think spread their attention too much. Even that cat is on 1 wound, right? Like 6 on 4s is gonna kill the cat. So
I'll put Lady Val onto the bags.
Yep, use the bags. I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay.
whew.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll activate Mira. She'll charge the Shadow Cat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go really matter the angle, that angle. Go in.
Just gonna get the objective back, kill the cat,
50.
get another activation up.
Punch you. 7 dice on 3s.
Of course.
They've lost a rank, so they're +1 to hit.
Gotcha. But disrupt.
Oh, sorry, 4s because of disrupt. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's what you're saying. So 8 hits. Crits. Jesus.
Oh.
8, yeah.
The Stark crits have also been pretty glorious this game. The cat's gonna die. Mira's gonna probably sit on the objective.
Cat.
No point.
Yeah. Just dealt with it. We can search forth again.
So at this point,
Talking.
at this point, if Mira goes onto the objective, I'd be tempted to block horse and shoot her. That should hopefully kill her end of round, like after she scores the points for it. But it also prevents those cavalry from retreating off.
Craster. onto the letters and replace with Craster.
Yep. Sure.
Okay, so he's going
Heal
for
2
healing.
and draw a card.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
He could get lucky. Mirror could
want
always
to do this,
just die. She's 5 wounds left.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. Take the crown. We'll zap the walrus fence.
Sure. Oh, come on, man.
Fill for 3.
Yeah, I think we're kind of wrapping up the game
Would
now.
you?
Just have the walrus.
You've got Harma as well.
Oh, and Harma, yeah.
Yeah, she's not punched.
Yeah. I'll activate the walrus.
So, I'll just get one more point. He'll die next turn, probably. What's going to end up happening now, though, is the Stark player has these Sworn Swords, the Cav, and Sansa that I haven't activated. So, what this means is Harma is going to have to activate. If assuming Starks pass here or do something here, what it means is Harma will then have to activate. The Cav can retreat off the horse and then charge back in. And if Harma doesn't do enough damage, which if I recall, I think the Cav are down 1 wound. Yeah, the Cav are down 1 wound. So odds are they'll be at full ranks, be able to charge back in. With retreat, unless they get a far retreat, they won't be able to finish off here, so they'll probably just be charging back in here, but even still it can do a lot of damage. I'm not sure, depending, again, if he gets far enough that he can go this way, it would be good. But really, the Iskander should be passing right now. Yeah, if he gets a good enough retreat. He didn't see it. Oh. He's talking about activating Sansa now. I think that would definitely be a mistake. I don't think it'll cost him the game, but I think it's...
No, it's fine. I'll take the pony. I'll do a retreat with Greatjon.
Sure.
Interesting.
It's 1 inch, but that's kind of all I need. I just need to go... this 6. I have to pivot. I can even do this then. Oh yeah, I can. Just pivot like that at the end.
It's interesting.
Pivot to there.
He doesn't have a way to charge right now. Fearfolk would be
What do you?
foolish
Oh, you get to
give him swords again.
Thingy.
Yeah.
Looks like Greatjon's... He's done a few wounds, but the Thenns are in a difficult situation, right? They do have top of round. He needs to take a top of turn swords. He can't give them the swords again for a free charge.
There we go.
It's just gonna...
Yep, you're right position.
Because Sansa still hasn't used her once per
Harma left?
game free
Yeah.
pull of a card back.
Just gonna ask you because I don't know how this works. If I do coordination tactics on Harma, can I do the hold line on you?
If you haven't already used, because it's when they activate, right? Points coordination tactics. Start of turn.
Yeah.
You get the ability, so yeah.
Okay. So we'll do coordination tactics.
If you'd already used the order on Walrus, you couldn't because it does transfer the state of the order usage as well.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we'll do that, and I'll coordination tactics for 5 hits onto.
Okay, so this might be doing some more
5 on
punches
3s.
to
Just
those
hold the line.
Cav. Oh,
Move 4.
that was a good hold the line.
And then I attack for 6.
Yep.
On 4s, no rerolls.
Yep.
3.
3.
Okay, so at least the cav will
3
be
with
knocked down
Sundering.
rank.
Mm-hmm.
I take 2 more. Do you want me to reroll?
No, we'll keep it for now.
Panic. Good.
The funny thing is, the cave dwellers want to lash out now. Starks really shouldn't lash out.
Yeah, we'll play Lash Out. Have 2 wounds.
Okay.
So that's actually going to help them, because now they're getting
Was meant to play
7
that,
dice
yeah,
on
totally forgot what I was
3s for the
meant
top
to
of
do.
next round instead of 6 on 4s.
Yeah, we'll do it until we have. We'll just
Theoretically,
smack
if you
you, I
punch them.
guess. Okay with this.
Yeah, that's 6.
Yeah. 4 dice.
Unlikely he'll
3s.
kill him, so now he might actually be 8 dice on 2s if the Tellius can somehow kill 3.
3 hits with Sundering.
Probably going to. So 8 dice on 2s for the top round. So we're going to get to see some fun cave dwellers.
Take 3.
Yep.
Panic.
Yo, good.
So now the cave dwellers are
How
maximum strength.
Wait, did I remove too many?
No, that was
Too
right.
many?
That was right. Yeah, that was correct. That was 3 you took.
Cool. Alright. And then that's it for me, I believe.
Yeah, it's it for me too. Oh wait, no, I've got a unit. These guys.
At this point, he might as well
Where's
just
the
sit.
token? There.
He's not going to be able to charge and get it, so it depends if he wants to go for the table or not.
Yeah, the luck of it. I'll just move it for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, staying on the token. Where is it then?
As a
Yeah, we'll just
Team Canada player, I am
Cool.
biased in that I would like
Alright.
One,
if
I
Free
got
Folk
2.
could somehow keep this to a
Yep.
tighter victory.
And
one hit for me.
Given that we're
Yeah.
entering round 4, I
So for Rickon?
don't
Yeah.
see that happening. It's possible if we get really good wall shots here.
Oh my god,
5?
5 again.
If we get some, especially against Mira. If Mira could just fail 5 saves and die.
Oh Christ.
So
And then Mira.
the Free Folk really need these walls to do a lot of their killing.
Oh my
5.
god, please stop.
And
Oh my god.
3 more on
4?
Mira.
No, 3.
3.
Christ.
Mira's down to 3 wounds. It's...
Yeah. It's the round.
So what we
Under 3
could see
cards.
here,
Oh, there you go.
if those cave dwellers can wipe the cav at the top of the round.
Start my turn. Have you got any start rounds or turns?
If the cave dwellers can wipe at the top of the round, Surge 7 might get them outside of Mira's range, or like visibility. If they could then kill Mira, that would be pretty big, at least for helping pull it back.
Turn. Start of turn. I do not, I believe. No, I do not.
Okay.
Have to
yeah, I'll play Swift Reposition.
Okay.
I'll shift. Right, make sure it's Dale and each of everyone here, everyone involved. Yeah, to there.
I like the little Greatjon bubble.
Okay.
Yep. You'll go.
Maybe we should be seeing a Vow to Swords. Just for posterity. What wounds are we looking at? So they have 5 wounds. And the vulnerable's still on. 8 on 2s. Sundering, vulnerable. It's definitely doable to do 5.
Okay.
I think that's the play he has to do.
I think I'm gonna have to trade some units.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go Craster onto the swords.
Now the
Harma's gonna
Tech
attack.
do have all those nasty
Yep.
So I'll be 8 dice on
last
2s
stand
now.
cards.
Is it more than that? Oh, no, it goes to 8, yeah.
I believe last stand or lash out doesn't
Okay.
work if you die, so he's not too worried about that. It's mainly the
dice on
4 dice
twos.
last stand, which could kill him for sure.
I'm gonna play anything. No, I do not. Alright.
So
7.
7.
7 on 4s,
7 on
vulnerable.
4s. With a vulnerable, probably dead. They're just dead on the dice. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
3? Oh no, that's just off.
Vulnerable?
Yeah. That is actually just not enough.
Just
That
gets
should be enough now. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, dead to a man.
Okay. So now we get the surge.
Get to Surge.
He gets to surge 7 because of Harma, which is
Which we're going to.
you definitely want to get that visibility on. Okay, or you can do this, which is the surge will come after. So now if Greatjon does charge, he will get to charge in before Greatjon would have the option to surge away. He should be checking yours.
And I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was helpful. Mirror needs to get off
Start
that.
my turn. I'm playing off Rumbers on Mira.
Did you give me the point already?
I believe I did. Yeah, I did. Put you to 5. Yeah.
So Mirror needs to get
Okay.
off that bag. Otherwise,
Okay.
Val should get off the objective, which is what I would.
Yeah, I'd
recommend
Greatjon.
too.
He'll carry charge into the Walrus. In. And can we still do this? Do I see them? Is that meant to be in or out? I literally can't tell.
I think it's in.
In?
Like you can see Tormund. That's where you're trying
The
to.
overrun actually
Yeah,
triggers
yeah,
before
so-
the Sentinel.
You become vulnerable because you're not activated. With 6 dice on 3s.
Now imagine if he was.
Yeah, it's 1 guy. That's fine. 6 dice, 3s, re-rolling. So 5 hits.
5 hits, and you didn't cross the wall right now, you didn't.
No, you're in front of it.
He
Yeah,
went, he
you're in
went too
front of
far
it. 5 hits.
forward when he positioned the walrus onto the objective. He should have left that wall in the center. Just
Oof. Okay, and I will Sentinel into your rare.
Yep. So I get point. Not dead, yeah.
This Sentinel can
And
kill.
Sentinel order and auto in.
When's your trigger after this is attacked to mine instead of surging, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yes, yours is first.
Oh yeah, overrun is instead.
And we're going to play Rush of Aggression for critical blow as well.
Just to really kill them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna quickly double check.
Remember
lash out.
Mira. Yeah, Mira will trap you for hits. So you take 2 hits.
2 hits.
And you do this. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, it's any action. It's fine. So 2, I think. I'm guessing they're on 6s.
Yeah, so he can't lash out, but he can last stand here. So we might be seeing both these units just explode.
There, and then that'll be 8 dice on 2s with critical blow rerolls.
Yeah.
And rare.
Do you become vulnerable or something for not being Tormund?
I do.
Oh,
I do
after the
become
attack. Yeah, after the attack. But...
So what we could actually see here, so if these 2 units explode, it is then the free folk player's turn. And they can bag shoot Mira. Okay.
10 hits?
10 on
I'm
6.
probably dead.
He needs to
I'm not
really
dead, I'd
roll
be
a lot of
amazed.
6s. And then pass panic.
I tried. 7?
That is
Yep.
exactly
Enough.
enough.
4, 7, yeah. 2. Yeah. Close.
Oh, he did not have the last
And
stand.
then Surge
So
again.
he could surge back and just melee Mira? Or is he going to run away from Mira? Traps aren't his friend. He definitely wants to avoid
Yeah.
being seen. Oh, that was...
Yeah.
So,
Now it's Free Folks'
Be
turn.
careful of that.
I think killing Mira is good here. No, let's hope they're not getting confused about whose activation it is.
What would this be? 3?
They're mixing up that with Sentinel. Oh, please don't mix that up. That's going to be such a big thing. Oh, I'm resisting saying anything. I think there's a lot of humming and
You got
hawing.
my flank here? Yeah. Oof. Oh, is it Free Folks' turn? I
Yes.
charged, you did. Oh god, it is, yeah.
it is my turn. Thank you. Totally forgot that.
Yeah, because you did a Sentinel.
It's the problem
Yes,
with all
yes.
this multi-Sentinel plays.
Which means I will declare a charge and be auto in the flank.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right.
I was wondering why they were humming and hawing
So
about
that'll
what to do.
be
Yeah.
good. And we'll go here.
Yep.
And
Punch me.
The funny thing is, I think Mitch actually was able to pull this out because the Starks...
8 dice
I think he's pulling this back.
on 2s.
If he pulls this back,
Yeah.
it, I think, actually comes down to the Starks using Lash Out on the Dwellers to put them down to this rank, which led to then the attacks that knocked them down to their last rank. Because if they hadn't been doing 8 dice on 2s this entire turn, which they have only because of that Lash Out, I think they would have won. Because they needed the 8 on 2s to actually be killing all of these units. These units have died by 1 each time. Yeah, that too. And he needs to not go onto that objective now. Definitely do not go on the objective. Don't do it. No, he's just gonna die. He's just gonna die. This is a big mistake. Oh well. Now if he shoots.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
But now, doing this is going to...
For 3.
He needs to get off that objective. He needs to get off that objective.
I'm going to take Lady Val.
Yep.
And Harma.
He's going to go into the center. That's fine. He can...
He's not touching that, right? No, he's not.
Yeah, you looked fine. Yeah, you're fine.
He needs. Oh my god. He's gonna die.
Question is, do I go for prolonging the game to try and get a crushing? Or I
It's not even that.
end it right now?
He's not. He doesn't see it.
You know what?
So Lady Val activated after Arya did. So
I'm gonna have to go
Starks
for the
activated
crushing.
Arya, healed Mira.
Sure.
Lady Val's activating. He's going to go for a crushing, which, since he decided to sit on that objective and he's about to allow Iskander to tie up the game. Yeah, so what's going to happen, I expect
There we go.
Starks are going to...
So you can't get me currently.
No.
Okay. I'll do it Sansa.
Starks, they're going to kill...
Take the letters, replace it with wall hits on Harma.
Yeah.
So that's going to...
I realized that as soon as I said
so
go for ending it.
3 hits again for me.
That's going to tie up the game, which is crummy. So...
She's dead.
1. Just to the wound. Okay.
So that ties the game.
And does that count as an attack?
No, it's not an attack.
Not
It's
an
not me
attack?
doing it. For what purpose? Like diversion or something?
Yeah,
That's melee only, anyway.
yeah, it is.
So,
Okay.
yeah, regardless.
Alright, so then I will activate Tormund.
The funny thing is,
Yep.
Stark actually has more points on field right now. Right? These are
And
6 points in total. This is 5.
March 10.
Sure.
This is...
So where's the token?
I can tell you. My back edge.
Yeah, it's fine. Back edge, right? Good.
Yeah, like underneath this.
The
where this model
Starks
would be.
can... He should just sit on the objective.
Okay, and
Me?
that, yeah.
Cut on the crown
Oh, I don't want to see Mitch.
on them, and we'll crowns after. Crowns up top.
Yeah.
He could actually lose this. Starks... Who is top of round? Starks have top of round.
Yeah.
That's good. Over to
First
you.
Next round.
So, yeah, so Mitch is...
Over to you.
He should have
Yeah,
sat
I'm
on the
thinking.
center.
Mm-hmm.
Do I do this?
He should have just sat on center.
He's out 4, though, right?
He's gonna risk... He's
Yeah.
risking giving up the crushing.
Yeah.
They're gonna get 2 rounds of attacks.
Feel great odds.
2 rounds of attacks into the Thenns. If he charges.
I sacrifice a point to win this.
This is rough. I'm trying to remember, what does Winter is Coming do? It's always going to be highest attack die value, because it's not that big of a deal.
I think I have to kill you still, as well.
They're essentially fighting it out for a crushing. They could go for the tie, or the minor win. So for the purpose of the overall tournament, nothing.
Yeah, I like to hit Mira. She'll charge you.
Okay.
You can't use his card off your unit being charged, right? You have to use someone else. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I would have done. Just stay back here and
we'll charge
shoot
you.
them off the wall.
Oh, good.
This play would make more sense from the free folk if
We'll attack you.
free folk was starting next round, but
I'll
Starks are
play
starting next round.
Winter's Might for Sundering.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're max dice, so it's 7 dice.
He had pulled it back to making it so
With
it would have been
rerolls
a
and crits.
minor win, or essentially a tie, loss on points on field, or
Wow.
possibly be able to chip Mira down.
So 10 hits with Sundering.
That's brutal.
Yeah, Tormund's gonna die. He brought it back, and then Tormund got too aggressive.
Okay.
So
7
7, yeah.
and panic.
Yep.
That
5,
is-
yeah.
That's sad. That makes me
Good.
sad.
So 7.
Iskander's gonna pull this back into a crushing.
Yep. That's round.
Mhm.
Interestingly, Mitch actually did
3.
have. Mitch had the win guaranteed if
Take to
the
ditch any cards.
cave dwellers didn't go onto this
I
objective.
will ditch both cards.
So if the cave dwellers didn't go onto this objective, Tormund had just sat here. They would have been each scoring 1 point. Maybe Mira dies and you win by table. Yeah. So this is so they're discussing that Endless Horde wouldn't do anything here. Mitch was working under the assumption that this unit dying, like that this would have worked. So it's an unfortunate misunderstanding leading to this win, but
So yeah, I'll attack you.
that's
7
really
dice,
sad. That's unfortunate.
3s, no rerolls. I'll play Berserker Tactics, take a wound, deal 2 to you.
And that's game.
Gotcha.
Ends with Berserker
All right.
Tactics.
Well played, man. Well played.
Exactly.
Fucking hammering those savages were way scarier than I expected.
So, for the purpose of the overall tournament, this does mean now that both England and Canada have a crushing, and then they have one tie. So the two teams are now balanced and matched. But yeah, that was an intense game. Might jump in and see what they say.
I got 32. You were wiped out. 8, 8, 22 for you, 32 for me, you were wiped out.
That was a crazy game.
Yeah.
I thought, Mitch, I thought you were out, and then the
Harma
Starks. The funny thing, we were talking about it in the chat. The only reason the Cave Dweller Savages were able to do that was because you played Lash Out.
Yeah, I know.
Because that let them get knocked down to their final rank, and then they killed like 2 units by the exact number of hits they needed. But
3
yeah,
units.
when you went and put the Cave Dwellers on the objective, I was like, no.
Yeah, I realized my mistake the moment I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too late.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that, and then
I'm just gonna end the stream here. Thanks for watching. Bye.